chucksguitargeekery. Today I'm checking out yet another cheap fuzz pedal I found on Temu, so buckle up folks, it's going to be a bumpy ride. I bought a whole bunch of cheap pedals off Temu, so that's going to be a lot of the rest of the year here, but Absolute Zero, I really had no idea what to expect with this one. I thought it would be more big muff. Absolute Zero sounded something that could be Smashing Pumpkins themed. I don't think that's what it is though. It's got a germanium and silicone switch on it. Let's see what it does, starting at noon. Editing Chuck here, in my car again, as I often am, so I figured I would add to this video a little more information I found out since I filmed it. And I kind of espoused my affinity for this pedal into the awesome Cheap Effects Pedal Facebook group. And shout out to John in there. He actually bought one and took it apart and analyzed the circuitry a bit and realized it's really a take on the Electra distortion circuit, which is a simple circuit that a lot of different pedals have been based on. And there's a lot of variety you can do just by switching a few components. So it's a really cool, simple circuit, and that's kind of how it works, the way it works. And a little more digging, the closest name brand pedal I could find to this one, it is very similar to an Earthquaker Devices Special Cranker. It just has more gain. The Special Cranker is more like I guess a cranked amp with the Electra circuit, but this pedal takes it with more gain and then makes it more like a fuzz pedal versus a cranked amp. But there are some settings on it that it does sound like a cranked amp, so it's an Electra. There's a lot of hullabaloo about that, and that's a whole rabbit hole I'm going to go down now. So back to the video. Like and subscribe. Thumbs up. Using the Tonix 1 capture of my orange amp, which I no longer have, but I have the capture to live on forever. So this is what it sounds like. So by the way, if you have Tonix, I have that capture up for free on Tonet. Just look for Orange Rocker 15 Natural, I think is what I called it. So that's clean tone. So that's germanium. Knobs at noon. It cleans up the guitar's volume knob. It handles humbuckers and single coils. Pretty flexible. So let's see what it happens when you switch to silicone. So the silicone gets louder and fatter. So let's switch back to germanium. Let's see what the color knob does. So I'm going to start in a humbucker. So the color knob, I think, affects the amount of kind of low mids to low. So the higher you turn it up, the fatter the sound gets. The lower, the thinner it gets. Let's see what the input does now. So the input knob does the opposite of what you would think it does. It's almost like an input buffer or a chokehold, I guess. If you turn it all the way down, you get the most amount of gain and fuzz, and it's the most compressed. Turn it all the way up, it almost sounds amp-like. So let's see what the input does between germanium and silicone. So overall, I'm preferring the germanium side. Maybe there's something to the magic diode myth. Let's do another test. Let's layer it with a dirty amp model. This is the dirty channel on the orange, the same orange I no longer have. Okay, that's getting ridiculous, but it still cleans up, like, pretty much all the way. You know, that a lot of Hendrix's clean tones, really, he had the fuzz face on full blast, but you roll the volume knob back and it's a nice fat clean tone with a little bit of hair on it. So this pedal does that. The biggest gripe I have, I'll switch back to the clean, maybe. Yeah, that's clean. It is noisy. So when you have it up like that, and I actually have a noise gate on. That's with a noise gate. Back in humbucker, the noise gate kicks in, but yeah, the noise gate's working again. But anyways, that's enough of that. This is definitely a cool pedal to check out. It's cheap, so it does something that most of the other fuzz pedals don't do, and I think it's a fuzz pedal that if you're not really a fan of fuzz, I think this one could work for you. Like I said, I'm not affiliated with this, but I will have affiliate links. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not affiliated, but I have affiliate links. That's how I'm going to try to make money off this. So anyways, like and subscribe and use the affiliate links if you like what you heard and you want to check one out for yourself. You can help support this channel without spending an extra penny towards me. So see y'all later.